channel. Today we are going to see if we can catch a live trade. It's currently 6:50 a.m. PST, so market's just kind of opening up here. Yeah, let's see what we're looking at here. So I'm on NQ. Market's just kind of deciding what it wants to do. Oops, hang on, let me fix that real quick. Let me see. Window. Alright, so jumping back over to the 15-minute, you can see overnight Asia session swept out these internal low and the low right here, consolidating overnight. Now what I'm seeing is, so Asia session had a low, a little bit of a higher low, and then this morning, right, we're maintaining this bullish trend. And yesterday afternoon we sold off a lot and we created this 15-minute fair value gap. I think it's like a 60 or 80 point gap. It's like an 80 point gap. So what I'm waiting for is for price to break above this gap to then target these three highs up here, these draws. Okay. It seems a bit indecisive right now whether or not price wants to continue to break above or reverse back down, but based on the current trend, my bias is still bullish, and I do think that we're going to target the highs by the end of the day. So going back down to the lower time frame, we can see that we tapped into the 50%, retraced back down and held in the gap, pushed back up, and now we're maintaining structure inside of the fair value gap. And so even right here, this 5-minute fair value gap right here is 52 points. So if I were to mark that out, that is still a key player and waiting for price to break above. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to my top step real quick. I'm going to log in. And I'm going to, I got 3 XFAs right now. This is all just junk right here. And I'm going to try to set this up for you guys, for whoever watches these videos. Oh gosh. Alright, so over here on top step, it looks like price is continuing to move higher on the 15-minute. Yeah, so maintaining the bias. So over here on top step, I'm going to pick one of these new accounts that I just got. So we got 37 and 97. So I'm going to go over to the settings. Where's the copy trade? Yeah, so I'm going to do 37 and then add 97 as the follower. Boom. Save those changes. Yes. So going back to the panel, trading leader 37, 97, only because this one is like my personal one. Alright, cool. So now that we got this, we want to mark out the, where is it? I want to mark out this zone. This is that 15-minute gap. Get out of here. Nice. And now what I'm looking for is sort of price to break above, have a little retracement back into the gap to then seek higher. And on these new XFAs, I'm going to be a little bit more careful because this one, this 49 over here is my personal one, so I'm like a little bit riskier with that one. But these two are, yeah, for a long time, or they're my careful accounts. But anyways, I'm going to look for to trade like 10 contracts. Just one contract, and have my stop be around, let's see here. Actually, let's do it here. Alright, so forget this 15-minute, we're focused on the 5-minute gap, and we're looking to long this bish. Why didn't you place? We're looking to long it, targeting this high or something for 84 points. Stop at around 30 points just below the 5-minute gap, which is also like general low in here, so like 34 points, which is at 130. All right. Oops. So 130. Let's do this real quick. Let's create a limit order on paper trading, and let's see what that would be with 10 contracts. So 685. So maybe I'll bump it down to like 6 for 1,000. 6 or 5. Yeah, we'll just do 5 contracts. 5 is good. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna do 5 contracts. 5 cons. Get out of the 1 minute. We're gonna see if there's a retracement back into the gap. And if there is, cool. If there's not, then that's fine. What we like to do is we like to maintain composure, have patience, and wait for our entry. So we're maintaining a lot of bullish structure right here. And I'm not really seeing any pullbacks. Not on the 30-second. Not on the 1 minute. I would expect there to be one coming back down into here before we go higher. Like right in this zone. Like right there. Let's see here. And if not, I'm just going to make this 10 or 15 contracts because fuck it. So I'm going to target the high right here. I'm going to put this for something like that. Let me see what that stop is. Okay, please pick this. That is 18 points. I guess I can make it a little bit bigger. Right below this low. What are we saying over here? Yes, vote, I'm in longs. No? Why are people in longs? What's going to happen, I'm guessing, is that we're going to get that retracement. Let me jump back down to the 5-minute right here. And I don't want to take too big of a loss because I put in a lot of contracts here. And so I'll probably just get out for like 220 or something, 230. On the 30-second, yeah, we're gonna get that retracement like I was saying. But again, if we can maintain this bullish structure to target the highs, then we should be good. That's ultimately why I ended up adding more contracts. Yeah, like that. That's what we're looking for. We just needed a little bit of a retracement to target higher. And Just going to zoom out real quick on the 15-minute to see what the heck we're targeting. Alright, so we got a couple targets. We got, let's see if I can do this real quick. Boom. Control V. Okay, got a couple points right there on the 15-minute. Right, and I don't want this. Alright, so jumping back down to the 5-minute, we're just going to see what price wants to do. Overall, pretty bullish morning. It's pretty vertical so far. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over here. Don't need this. I'm gonna put you right up here, and yeah. To me, it looks like we want to target these higher draws. So at 223, 257. Let's see here. Two basically 23s in here. 257, which would be like up in here. And yeah, as you can see, currently up roughly around $700. It's fluctuating. I'm gonna move this to B, break even, and just let it play out. One of the reasons why I went higher contract size than I said I would, just quickly, was for brand new accounts, I was willing to risk the bigger loss because of the bullish trend. We broke this 5 and 15-minute fair value gap. Big draws above us. We broke above these with strong buyers. You can see we had all of this consolidation down here to then break above. Just had a feeling, because I didn't think we were going to break above, hold above, to then break below. So yeah. So what I'm looking for now is to hold above this to then target this one right here. This is a small little one. And if we can hold above this draw, then I will continue to hold until this one. I really don't need this one. I'll just go right here. But if we get a crazy retracement right here because of this section, then I'll just get out. And again, I'm already very pleased with where I'm at right now, because this is already like a $700 trade on day one with these new XFAs. So I'm chilling. And yeah, just kind of read the market as it goes. We're going to have a little pullback here. Jumping over to the 30-second to see where price might want to stop at. There's a small little gap right here. And yeah, just kind of playing it out, watching it. I don't really intend for these to be red. I like them more like this. And I like these to be like this too, but it is what it is. And I'll probably get out at $1,000. But if it keeps maintaining bullish structure, strong trend, then I'll just continue to hold. If it hits $1,000, then I'll bring my stop up to it and trail the stop. Again, just watching price as it moves. So I'll just bring this right here for now. So we're at 900 with a 367 lock in. I'm going to move it up with price 540. Okay, so now we're at 637. So I think it's been like, I don't know, it's been like a 5-minute trade so far. But yeah, chill morning. Again, it's Wednesday. It's now 7:06 a.m. and we're at $1,000. I'm pretty tired, but it is what it is. I've got my coffee right here. And we might get stopped out right here. I'm going to pull this back just a little bit because it seems that price wants to keep going higher to take out those draws on liquidity. And like I said, if it hits $1,000 again, I'll just get out because I don't need all that. I really don't. I'll be happy with what I get. I'll move this to like right here. If price wants to shoot up and take me out for that, that's cool. So, should be soon, but you never know. You never know trading. Could just shit the bed right now. But yeah, I passed these two XFAs last night, and yeah, I was trading that Asia session, and I caught I think it was a short or a long for like $1,000. I think it was short. I caught a short for like $1,000. It was all I needed because I was already up like 2 G's. So I caught a short on both of them. I was copying them just like I am now. And yeah, woke up, activated them. This is my first trade on both of the accounts. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. I've been working really hard at this for over a year and a half now. And to be in the position I am now, it feels good. So, yeah, if you're out there struggling, if you're trying to make it in trading, just keep grinding. You'll get it. Just gotta keep working at it. So it looks like price is gonna push up here and pass this drawn liquidity, and put my price at $1,000 here pretty soon. So I'll just have my finger on the trigger. Once it hits 1,000, I'll just get out and be happy with the day. So any second now. All right, here we go, gang. And just got to make sure that it's at past 1,000. All right, good enough.
Order filled.
Good enough. I'm all good with that. Don't need any more. All right, let's go over a little breakdown of what I saw. So let's do it in TradingView. All right, so 30-minute. What did I see? So 30-minute chart. What did I see? Well, I saw that price took out the high. So basically takes out previous day high liquidity right here. So higher high, taking out liquidity, goes down. Higher high, takes out previous day liquidity, goes down. Higher high, previous day liquidity, goes down. It's a pattern. So again, yesterday opened up, made a higher high by taking out previous day's liquidity, goes down. So now what it's trying to do is continue to go higher, take out previous day's liquidity, and it'll probably go down, right? It's going to keep going up. It's going to make a higher high to take out previous day's liquidity right here, and it's then going to go down. So it's the same thing below. right? So we have these lows, low, low, low. We have this low, swept out this liquidity to go higher. This low, swept out this liquidity to go higher. This low, swept out this liquidity to go higher. It is a little bit tricky because you would think, why didn't this one go lower than this one? Well, there's this ginormous gap right here, right? Ginormous gap where all of this price action swept out the liquidity. And there's even this one right here, this small little gap that didn't get filled. And this gap right here is the difference of Friday to Sunday where price moves. And you can see we filled it. We filled that gap. So we filled the gap, pushed up, and then price consolidated. It was like, ooh, what do we got to do? It's not going to go down even further because price already took that out. So price came down, filled it, chopped around a little bit, and since there was this massive, huge move down, price is going to take that back because it needs to fill these gaps. So what did I do? Well, I just looked for specific spots on the chart to target. So I usually start with higher time frames and look for draws on liquidity. Okay, so I found one on the higher time frame on the 15-minute. It was way up there. You can see this right here. So I just marked out the high. And then how did I find these other two? Well, it's a little bit choppy right here. And so I went from the 15-minute down to the 5-minute, right? I was like, this could kind of be one right here. See where it goes from blue to black? That's kind of one. And then all this chop right here, you really don't have to put another one. Because once price starts to move up right here, I'll just show you right here. Once price starts to push up on this end, it's going to push up, push up, push up. And once it starts to get to this zone right here, it's probably going to start chopping around, similar to what it did previously, until it can decide to pump up. Okay, so that's why I kind of got out right here. You can see it's kind of starting to curve with these wicks. It's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But the other spot that I had a draw liquidity at was down on the 1 minute. I was kind of getting my microscope out and looking into price in more depth. So this is all that chop. You could kind of pick whichever one feels best to you. You can see this is the one that I had marked out. You could do like any of these. You could pick the high. You could do this one, or you could do the wicks. I personally am not the biggest fan of the wicks because the odds of price swinging all the way up to those wicks again is like a 50-50. So I just stick to the full body candle close because that's like the more common spot that price tends to hang around at. And yeah, those are the spots that I chose. So right here. And I guess you can put some right here if you wanted to, but for me, once I saw that price broke out of this fair value gap range, it's going to march up this and then try to grab this. And let's see where I got out at. I got out at preferences, show, chart executions. Okay, I got it at 216. Now it's at 209. So I got it at 216, and 216 was, yeah, like in this fair value gap right here. So I'm chilling with that right here before price started to topple. So I caught this move right here at 180, 174. Let's see, 180. Where's 180? 180.25. Good enough. 180. So I got like 40 points. that in my eyes is good. That's a good trade. Yeah, that's about it for my day. Quick 1,000 on the 2 brand new XFAs. And just to go over everything, we can jump over to stats of everything. As you can see, I traded 15 contracts for 1 trade. It was a 10-minute trade for 1,000. I've only taken that 1 trade on these 2 accounts. That's the leader, follower, same thing, 1,000. And my other account right here, I took 1 trade for 644. Total of 7,000, but I requested $2,500 out. So yeah, we're just cruising along right now, just enjoying the ride. But if you have any questions, if you learned anything, or want to see more, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. All right, peace out, boys.